I'm Michelle Cromer. This is your Creating a Meaningful Life Tip a Week. There is something few people tell us about when we're visiting a sacred site. The challenge is not always getting there. Sometimes the challenge is coming home. I've climbed sacred mountains and I've stood in ancient caves and I've walked through places that seem to exist outside of time. And in those moments, I felt expanded and I felt awakened and connected to something larger than myself. And then I came home. And my life was exactly the same. The garden needed to be watered, the emails needed to be answered, and the bills still needed to be paid. The same people expected the same version of me they had always known, but I changed. And that disconnect can be shockingly and surprisingly difficult. Many travelers experience it, but they don't have a language for it. After a profound pilgrimage or an incredible retreat or a spiritual journey, there is often a period of re-entry. The spiritual high fades. The ordinary world returns. And we are left wondering how to integrate what we experienced into daily life. I have come to believe that integration is the final sacred practice. The purpose of a sacred site is not to give us a temporary escape from life. The purpose is to help us live differently when we return. The question becomes, how do we bring that home and all that we've learned? How do we carry the peace of the monastery into Monday morning? How do we hold on to the wonder that we felt beneath Chaco Canyon and those gorgeous stars while we're sitting in traffic or standing in line at the grocery store? The answer is not to recreate the experience. It's just to embody the lesson. If a sacred site taught you stillness, create moments of stillness at home. If it taught you gratitude, well, then do a gratitude journal. If it reminded you to slow down, choose a slower pace whenever you can. The goal is not to hold on to the feeling. Feelings come and go. The goal is to become the person the journey revealed, because eventually the spiritual high fades. It always does. And what remains is the transformation. And perhaps that is the true measure of a sacred journey. Not what happened while you were there, but who you become after you leave. The sacred site was never the destination. It was just the invitation. The real work begins when you come home. If y'all ask me questions at Michelle@michellekromer.com. And if you want your power color, go to my website, michellekromer.com. Thanks, y'all.